Alright, Nguyen, I have your tomoquads Micro 2 all done. She's a beauty. I love these things. I haven't been building many of these lately just because I felt like, you know, they weren't still really popular, but in my opinion, they're pretty badass 2-inch quads. I mean, if I had to choose a 2-inch out there that I would want to keep for myself, it would be this right here. These things are just awesome. They are kind of made to hold the TX03 or 02, whatever. You know, it's got the little window here, so when you have it up in there, the LCD shows right here, which is pretty cool. But you sent a Runcam TX200, so it's mounted to the back of your Swift 2 here, which also works just fine. You use Spectrum, so you have the SPM4648, I think, yeah, 4648 receiver. I decased it, and it's right here on top here. So let me show you how you bind it. I have a video on setting up a new model for Spectrum, specifically for the DX6. So let me know if you need to know how to set up a new model, but that video shows you everything that you need to know to get your new model set up in your radio. There's a lot of things that you need to do, or else you're not going to be able to fly the quad. So once you get your new model set up, you're gonna take a battery, plug it in, and you're gonna wait until you see a flashing LED on the receiver. And there it goes. You see it right there, it started flashing. Probably see it through the top there, yeah. So once that LED starts flashing rapidly like that, that's when you're gonna grab your bind button, hold it back, and then turn on the power to your radio. And then the bitch will say, the lady will say binding, and then it'll say bind complete, and then you're ready to go after that. And then every time after that, you just want to always turn the radio on first, wait a few seconds, then plug in the battery to the quad, and then it'll be bound every time. So since I don't have a Spectrum radio, we will jump over to the computer, and I'll show you the motor spinning up, make sure they're spinning the right way. Actually, I'll show you real quick the video, make sure the video is working good. There we go. So you can see the video looks perfect. I set up the OSD the way that I like it, so if you don't like that, you can change it to whatever you want. I just have the battery voltage, the throttle, and the timer at the bottom there. So yeah, video looks nice. So let's jump over to the computer. Shit, I'm not going to be able to spin up motor 3 for you, but you'll just have to trust that it's all good. Okay. So, actually, let me show you real fast the settings and whatnot in Betaflight here. So, you don't need to do anything in the setup screen. The port screen I have set for UART 3, which is the correct UART for your stack, which is a Emax Mini Magnum. If it's not, all you have to do, so if you're not able to, okay, let me start over. After you bind the quad to your radio, and if it won't arm, this is what you're going to do. You're going to plug into Betaflight, you're going to click connect. See, you have Betaflight, it's plugged in. You're going to click connect. You're going to go straight to the receiver tab. Okay, and if you and then you're going to move the sticks on your radio, like the throttle, and if you don't see this bar move up and down when you move the throttle up and down, then that means that there's a problem. So the first thing that you would want to look at is you would want to go to the ports tab, and you would want to change this from UART3 to UART1, because it might be UART1, but I believe it's UART3. So how to do that is you would uncheck this and check this. Now it's on UART1, but you have to hit save and reboot or else it won't save the setting. Okay? Then once you do that, you'll go back to the receiver tab, and then you'll move the throttle again up and down, and if the bar does not move, then there's a bigger problem that you won't be able to take care of, and you won't be flying, because it'll already be on the right setting in here, which is Spectrum 2048. This will say serial based receiver, and this will say Spectrum 2048. That's what it has to be on. It can't be on anything else. So, and that's in the configuration tab. Alright, everything else is set up. I got your warning at 3, minimum 2.8. The PIDs are set. The receiver setting is set. TAER1234 is what you want, or you can just click the drop down and you click on Spectrum, but that's what it's already on. Modes, I got ARM for auxiliary 1, angle, horizon, and air mode are on auxiliary 2, 3-position switch. So let's go to the motors real quick. Plug in the battery. And kids, don't do this at home. You don't ever want to plug in your battery with the props on while you're in beta flight. Okay, so we're going to spin up motor 1. And that's going the right way, it's going clockwise. Motor 2. Counterclockwise, so that's right. Not going to do motor 3, we'll go to motor 4. This is the one that wasn't working before, so. And that's clockwise, so that's right. And I checked, I already set this with the props when the props were off, so I know motor 3 is right. So everything is good to go. All you have to do is set up a new model and just plug in a battery and bind it. So that should do it. Let me know if you have any questions. I can help you out anytime. Just message me. And thank you. I will be shipping this out today and send you over tracking. Alright, thanks, Nguyen.